Let's take these bangs off the way with some hairpin. I don't know why bangs were appealing to me last month. Maybe because of all the YouTubers I'm following and they have bangs. No, I'm just joking. Just try Sakantawi. I just pinned my bangs out of the way, and did you miss this Raya face original? The original one? I'm back. Hey everyone! Welcome back to my humble abode here in YouTube, and my name is Raya for those of you who are new here. I'm back with another Take It or Leave It episode here in my channel, and today we'll be featuring Anne Clutz brushes. So if you are interested, then let's get this party started. First off, if you don't know Anne Clutz, then what are you doing? Head onto her channel and see what the fuss is all about before viewing this video, because I promise you, Anne Clutz is one of the best YouTubers here in the Philippines. And what I like about her the most is that she's very relatable and she offers a wide range of makeup products, not restricting herself to try high-end products, but she constantly features drugstore affordable makeup products as well, and that is very helpful for me because I'm on a budget. I'm a student and I cannot afford to buy excessive products that are very expensive. And the reason why she's offering very affordable products for her audience is that she's a mom. And moms are practical. Right, mama? My mama is watching, so yeah. So, well, she decided to create her own brushes. And the very first one that she released was the Anne Clutz Essential Brushes, I think. I don't have that. And disclaimer, this is not mine either. My very good roommate, Ate Jem. Hello, Ate Jem. Thank you very much for sponsoring this video. Literally, she just told me to get whatever makeup deets here in her collection and review it for you guys. And thank you very much, Ate Jem. You are such a good soul. Thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Also, special thanks to Ate Giovanna because I'm using her lamp. Thank you very much, and to Joy for lending her electric fan. Right, so back in the track. I am not paid to do this, of course, but I don't have the very first batch of brushes she released, the essential ones. I believe that's a complete set of brushes that retails for 500 pesos. You get a foundation brush, powder brush, highlighter brush, blush brush, and eyeshadow brushes. So this is a batch of brushes dedicated for eye makeup. So let's open it. And first off, the pouch is very social, very expensive looking, and it says here, AC Anne Clutz brushes. And according to Ate Jem, the transaction was very easy, although it was delayed for I think 2 weeks, but nonetheless, it arrived on time and schedule. And inside, she has this card, and inside are the brushes. Disclaimer, the brush guards are not inclusive of this package. I think Ate Jem bought this at Watson's, so yeah. All in all, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 eye brushes. It's really well thought of, especially the pouch. It's very pretty. It screams my name. So I'm gonna show you one by one. This is the, oh my gosh, focus E09 pencil, and I really like the way that they've included the brush names in the actual brush. That's very helpful, so that when you do your makeup, YouTube tutorial-esque, you just say the E09 pencil. Good work, Ate Anne. And right here is, of course, her name, Anne Clutz. Next, we have the E07 flat shader, E01 liner brow duo. So As you can see, I'm very random now. I'm just picking the next brush. E06 shader. So it looks a little bit similar with the flat shader, but a little bit tapered, I would say. Next is E10 smudger. Next is E04 rounded blender. Next is E08 angled shader. E02 flat blender. I wonder why it's supposed to be E. Why not A, B, C? I guess because this part here is flat. That's why it's called flat. Like me, I'm flat. E05 crease. Oh, this is cute. This is pretty and tiny enough. Last but not the least, E03 tapered blender. This part here is not flat, it's domed. Now that I've introduced you to every single one of the Anne Clutz brushes, let's proceed to creating an eye look, and I hope that I'll be able to use them all. Let's get started. Since she has the E01 liner brow duo, I'm gonna do my brows on cam. First off, the brush is very thin. Yeah, very thin, and I think this is very essential to create defined brows because you can really mimic the brow hairs, the brow strands, and it's really soft too. And I think this will also be good for doing your eyeliner whenever you use gel liners. Oh, that's very easy to use, but I think it's too soft for my brows. I prefer to have a more sturdy eyebrow angle brush, but nonetheless it gets the job done. But it may take you a longer time to fill in your brows, so if you're on the go always, then this might be a little tricky for you to use. Brows done, primed eyelids too, so I'm just using the E03 tapered blender and getting some powder just to set my eyelids. So I'll be taking my Morphe 35B palette using the E03 tapered blender. I'm just picking up this one. I forgot this is a white-haired brush and it picks up more product than the synthetic one, so wrong decision. Tap off the excess. Okay, plunging in right now. So I'm just laying the product on the crease. Right off the bat, I can say that this particular brush is very soft, so it's really perfect for your blend. Picking up E06 shader, which is a flat shader brush, and I'm picking up this very vibrant violet right here, making sure that the excess is tapped off because these brushes, it may look like you are not picking up enough product, but trust me, one tap is enough. And same placement on the crease, and this one is not as soft as the, what's that brush? E03 tapered blending one, but it does the job because it hugs the crease right there. Now taking the E05, which is the crease brush, and I'm plunging into this very hot pink color. Put it on my crease again. Again, this is not as soft as the tapered blending brush. It's a little bit scratchy, just like the shader brush, but it's fine. We'll make do. Pencil brush, and I'm just gonna pick a darker shade of purple right here, and I'm gonna put that on the outer and inner corner of my eye. This one is a little bit scratchy too, but it's understandable because it's densely packed. The bristles are so tightly bound together, so I get that. Kind of having a problem here because I want to cut that middle part so it's a halo cut crease thing, but almost all of the brushes here are using natural hairs. So I think I'll go with the E10 smudger, although this is supposed to be a smudging brush, but I'm gonna use it to cut the middle part. Oh, that's perfect. Just the right shape so that you can be detailed with your cut crease. Oh wow, thank you very much, Miss Anne Clutz, for this brush. That same brush, just to let's go with this shape. Yeah, this one. Spritzing the smudger brush with some primer water from Raw PH, and I'm just taking this gold shade right here and putting it on the center. It's kind of unfortunate because she doesn't have a unique brush for, a flat synthetic brush to apply lid colors. Flat shader or EO7. Let's see if this works. But usually when I put lid colors, I use synthetic brushes. So this will be quite a new thing for me. Oh, it works. It works, but it's a little bit too big for detail work, but it really works. I didn't use this on my eye makeup. I used this EO2, the flat blender, to sculpt my nose, and I think it's the perfect size to contour your nose. And this one is very soft too. Right, I've got the rest of my makeup on. It's time to work on with the lower lashes. So I'm just gonna take EO9 pencil again with the same. This is a little bit scratchy, so it might sting your eyes a little bit, but it gets the job. And then I'm gonna use the EO2 flat blender, taking some of that pink shade, and I'm just running that along my lower lash line just to blend the purple out. And then with the EO7 flat shader and the gold shade, I'm placing that on the center part as well. And the last brush that I haven't used, the EO8 angled shader with no product on, I'm just gonna buff everything so that it's smooth. Oh wait, let's put some brow bone highlight. Oh yeah, this is perfect for that purpose. It's even perfect to do your nose highlight. Oh, this is multi-purpose. I'm back. This is the final makeup look, and now let's share my final thoughts. First of all, these retails for 800 pesos, and for that price you get 10 brushes, and that's really affordable considering the quality, the quantity, and just how luxurious these products look like. The Anne Clutz eye brushes are essential indeed because this is practically every beginner's dream. You have the blending brushes, the flat shader brushes, the angled, what do you call this? The angled shader brush here, and of course the brow liner duo with the spoolie, which is very handy because let's be real, everyone wants on-the-go products like this. There are lots of hits and misses here, but it's not that disappointing because it does its job perfectly. So first, let's just consider the way the products look. It's not your ordinary brushes. You think that this retails for more than 1,000 pesos. It looks very rich, very luxurious. I like it that Anne Clutz included the names here, so for a beginner like you will not be confused as to which brush is which. The quality of the products are not your typical Divisoria brushes. I think, though, there are some hits. For example, the EO9 pencil brush, the EO5 crease brush, the EO2 flat blender. These are not as soft as the other ones. These feel a little bit scratchy on my eyes, but not to the extent that they're very irritating, very annoying, and they do their job well. Maybe make it a little bit softer next time, Miss Anne Clutz. Thank you very much, Mama. I love you. Next, these brushes are so good. The EO7 flat shader, EO3 tapered blender, EO4 rounded blender, which is really good for the final touches whenever you want to blend all the colors out so that they transition seamlessly. And the EO6 shader, this one is very soft. It feels like high-end brushes and I like it, especially because these are the ones that you constantly used for blending. So thumbs up for that, Miss Anne. And then the E10 smudger. This is not just a smudging brush. It's very multi-purpose because you can use it to lay down your lid colors. You can use it to smoke out your lash line or your upper lash line. And then what else? You can use it to apply highlight on your brow bone area and of course to your inner corners. This one is very handy dandy, the EO1 liner brow duo, as I've said. However, this one, I think it's so thin for me to work with the brows, but with eyeliner, if you're using a gel liner, this one is perfect. And it's a little bit soft for my liking. I prefer my eyebrow angled brushes like this to be a little bit stiff so that I can have control, but nevertheless its thin shape makes it easier for you to create hair-like strokes. So this has its cons and pros, but the pros outweigh the cons more. Lastly, the EO8 angled shader is also good for brow bone highlighting and for blending out the lower lash line. Overall, for 800 pesos, you also get a very nice pouch to contain all your brushes. I think it's definitely a take it for me because you have everything you've ever wanted and more. If they just, upgrade the quality of the brushes a little bit, particularly the scratchy ones, then I think this will be my go-to eyeshadow brushes. All in all, it gets its job done very quick, very easy to use, very practical too. For its price, it's very budget friendly. Most high-end brushes for the eyeshadows like Zoeva are around, I think, 2,500 pesos, and this is very good dupes for that. You can easily achieve a creative eyeshadow look just using these 10 brushes, or maybe less, because I just wanted to incorporate all the brushes in this tutorial. However, you can actually use just 5 brushes for this eye makeup look. So this is definitely a steal from the local market. We've come to the end of this review and I hope that you like this video. If you do, then click the thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do makeup tutorials, makeup reviews, and occasional vlogs here and there. And of course, comment down below on what you think if you've tried these brushes out. Or do we have the same experience? Let me know. And of course, I'll see you on my next video. But before I say goodbye, I just want to say that you are beautiful. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you on my next video. Bye! And